Hello and welcome everybody to how to install Darthmod for Rome Total War. Be using the latest version of Darthmod Rome, and actually an update has just come out for version 9.0.1. So I will literally be showing you how I'm installing that straight over. I've actually reinstalled Rome Total War anyway very recently since I recorded my last part. So I recommend that you guys do this on a fresh install of Rome Total War. If you have it on Steam, then obviously uninstall it, check the folder, everything's been deleted from there. If not, delete it manually. Then once you've reinstalled Rome, do a verification of the game cache, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But basically, link in the description of this video will take you to this page, which is the download for Darthmod Rome. If you have it for Steam or for non-Steam versions, it works for both. Basically, if you want to play it for Rome Total War or Barbarian Invasion, aka if you bought it on Steam and you got the Total War Gold Edition, then you just want the main mod. If you want to play Darthmod with the Alexander expansion, then obviously there's the add-on for the Alexander expansion there. But I'm just going to be showing you guys about the main mod because that's the one I'm using. So you just click on the download now, it links you to ModDB, you click the download now and you'll be taken to Gamefront, or brought up this. You click on the link there and you'll be brought to Gamefront, and then you can download the file like so. I don't need to show you guys how to download a file, but that is pretty much how you download it. Then I'm going down to my desktop here and I've got the file here, so I double click it, click run, and then we get up a nice little installation program. We just click next to these first few ones, agree to the terms and conditions. Now this is the important bit. Now this is where I can only show you how to install the Steam version. However, those of you that have a non-Steam version, the original version of the game, I have both, but I've only got the Steam version installed at the moment. I'll show you how. I'll tell you roughly where you need to navigate. Basically, by default, it'll probably come up. It's detecting actually where my Rome install is, which is good. But by default, it possibly will show or be looking for the non-Steam version, which the non-Steam version, if you've got non-Steam version, you go to a computer, local disk C, and then you go to program files, x86 if you've got 64-bit Windows. If you don't have 64-bit Windows, if you've got 32-bit, you won't have x86, so you don't need to worry about it. You just go to program files. And then for those of you that don't have a Steam version, I think Rome Total War was published by Activision, correct me if I'm wrong. So there'll be, you want to look for the Activision folder, you open that up, and then you just click and select, so it's highlighted in blue, the Rome Total War folder, and click OK. For those of you that have got Steam, you scroll down until you find the Steam folder, which is here. You open that up, and then in that folder you go and open up another folder called Steam Apps, and then you open up the next folder, which is Common, and then you scroll down in there to find Rome Total War Gold Edition, which is the one I want, and then you just click OK, and then it will all be up there in the section. You don't put it in the data folder, you just put it in the select the main folder, and then you click next, and then we start it up, and it will also then unpack quite a few files as well and extract them during the installation process. Now by installing it on this folder, it installs for both Rome Total War and Barbarian Invasion, part of the Gold Edition, combined together. I believe the install is exactly the same if you're installing it for a non-Steam version, but I will quickly show you while that's installing. If we go back here, there will be a link obviously to this page in the description, but once you're on this page, if you have any installation problems or issues, or you're not sure about something, first point of call you should come to, because I'm not affiliated with the Darthmod series at all, or for Rome Total War, so I actually don't know how the inner workings of it precisely go, so I recommend you come back to this page, you click on Darthmod up here, and this will take you back to the main Darthmod Rome Total War section of the forums, and then they have a lovely installation instructions and troubleshooting thread, which should help you with a lot of your issues. If it's not covered there and you can't find it in the other threads that have been created, create a new thread, and the Darthmod team will get back to you, I'm sure, as soon as possible, and they're very helpful. Okay, it advises you to disable Steam's automatic update for Rome Total War, run the game normally from its EXE. So it's all installed now, hopefully it will work, so we're going to go try and run it. Okay, so I've now loaded up Rome Total War by just double clicking on the normal exe, and Darthmod comes up straight away. And you can see I'm now at the latest version, 9.0.1. I did have a little issue when I started up. It came up saying that I couldn't. Sound is very loud. Let's turn my game down a bit. Music. That I said I couldn't find. Oh, master volume is huge. Okay, turn down. It said that that Steam couldn't be found. The quick solution for getting that to work again is basically to just exit Steam, close it down completely, and start Steam back up again, and then run the exe from your desktop or your shortcut or wherever, and it will work again. So, as you saw, if you haven't already, in my main Let's Play, a link to that is in the description. Do check it out. I'm playing as the Britons. As the Britons even. One of the main features of Darthmod is a bigger campaign map, and I recommend using the Europa 270 BC one. It's a huge map, and you've got all these factions, and there's loads of new units, new buildings. But for all that, for a full coverage, go check out my campaign, which is on a link which is on my channel at the moment. A link to it is in the description, and part 2 of it will be uploaded later tonight. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video. Before I finish though, I'm just going to quit this and show you guys how to verify the integrity of your game cache if you're having issues. Okay, so we're now back on the desktop. I'm just going to show you guys how to verify the integrity of your game cache. If you have any installation issues, apparently if you have 9.0, Darth Vader may correct me on this if he comes comments on my video. Generally, I guess it's always advised to do a fresh install of this game, but apparently 9.0.1, if you've got 9.0 of Darthmod already installed, you can just download the full installer again and install 9.0.1 over the top of it. But if you have any other previous versions of Darthmod, you need to uninstall Rome Total War and Darthmod altogether. Do that the best way of doing it, well, the way I found it. Again, if there's a more official way of doing it, do correct me. But I normally right click on Rome and delete local content, which uninstalls the game. I then go to the Steam folder, which you can access by going to your hard drive, C drive, program files, Steam apps, common, Rome Total War Gold Edition, and then just delete that whole folder. Make sure there's nothing left in there, or likewise if you're on the non-Steam version, just delete the whole folder once you've uninstalled it properly. If there's anything left in there, it shouldn't be if it's uninstalled properly, but there might be. So just make sure everything's deleted in there. Then reinstall Rome, and then if you're on Steam and you're having issues, you right click, and before you install the mod, right click, go to Properties, go to Local Files, and click Verify Integrity of Game Cache, or Cache it should be, I think. Cache. I always say this wrong. Cache. You know what I mean. It's right there. Forget my silly ways of not reading words properly and pronouncing them properly. So yes, you just do that. It should take like a few seconds. It'll quickly go through, and then you're done. But basically, if you've got a fresh install of Rome Total War, you should be fine to install straight away. But if not, there will be links in the description to the main Darthmod page, where you can go straight away to look for some installation issues and troubleshooting help. But if you follow this video as I have done, Darthmod should be installed and working for you fine. Just remember, if you get that once you double click on the Rome Total War icon or the exe on your desktop or wherever, and you get a failed to find Steam or something like that, just close down Steam, right click on it, exit Steam, then restart Steam, and then you can play it and you're good to go. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Look in the description, and there'll probably be an annotation on the video to check out the first part of my Briton campaign. Part 2 will be up later today as well. Yes, please do go check them out, and please do subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Ciao.